Every single day, over 100 million people have a conversation with a machine. They ask it questions. They tell it secrets. They trust it with their homework, their code, even their love letters. But here's the strange part. This machine doesn't understand a single word you type, not one. It has never seen a cat. It has never felt rain. It doesn't even know what a word is. And yet it writes poems, fixes code, and answers questions like a genius. So what is actually happening in those 3 seconds between your question and its answer? Stay with me, because once you see it, you'll never look at AI the same way again. Let's start with a secret that sounds almost disappointing. ChatGPT is, at its heart, an autocomplete. Yes, like the one on your phone. Except this one is the most powerful autocomplete ever built in human history. Its entire job is to answer one question over and over. What word comes next? Give it, the cat sat on the, and it calculates, mat? Very likely. Roof? Maybe. Refrigerator? Probably not. That's it. That's the whole trick. But to guess the next word this well, the machine had to study. And when I say study, imagine reading almost the entire internet. Books, articles, websites, conversations, trillions of words. All of that text flows into the machine like a river. Wikipedia, code, poetry, recipes, arguments on forums, yes, even those. Everything humans ever wrote became its textbook. But here's the twist. Computers can't read. At all. So before ChatGPT can learn anything, every sentence must be broken into tiny pieces. These pieces are called tokens. Think of tokens as Lego blocks of language. The word unbelievable might snap apart into un, believe, and able. Small, reusable bricks. And with enough bricks, you can build any sentence ever spoken, or one that has never existed. Now, the machine still can't read those bricks. So each token gets converted into the only language computers truly speak: numbers. Your beautiful sentence becomes a long, cold list of digits. And here's where it gets beautiful. In this world of numbers, words with similar meanings live close to each other, like neighbors. King lives near queen. Happy lives near joyful. Meaning becomes a location on a map. All these numbers now travel through the machine's brain, a neural network. Don't panic at the name. Just imagine a gigantic city of roads where every intersection makes one tiny decision. Which way should this information go next? Each intersection has a dial that controls how strongly signals pass through. These dials are called parameters, and ChatGPT has hundreds of billions of them. Imagine a mixing console with more knobs than there are stars in our galaxy's neighborhood. So how do you tune billions of dials? You don't. The machine tunes itself. It plays a game trillions of times. Read a sentence, hide the last word, guess it. Wrong? Adjust the dials a tiny bit. Right? Keep them. Repeat. Forever. It's exactly like a student practicing millions of past exams, until guessing right becomes instinct. After months of this training, consuming enough electricity to power a small town, the machine finally graduates. Now, inside this brain lives a special architecture with a dramatic name: the Transformer. Forget the robots in disguise. Think of it as a team of experts sitting around a table, each one examining your sentence from a different angle. Their superpower is called attention. Take the sentence. The trophy didn't fit in the suitcase because it was too big. What does it mean? You instantly know. The machine learns to shine a spotlight on the right word, connecting it to trophy. And this doesn't happen once. Your sentence rides an elevator through dozens of floors of these expert teams. Each floor understands something deeper. First grammar, then meaning, then context, then intention. At the very top, the machine produces its final answer, but not a word. A ranking. A leaderboard of every possible next token, each with a score. The word mat, 82%. Sofa, 11%. Spaceship, 0.001%. Then it rolls a weighted dice and picks one. Usually the favorite, but not always. That tiny bit of randomness is why ChatGPT can surprise you and why it never gives the exact same answer twice. And now, the mind-blowing part. That entire journey, tokens, the city of roads, the expert teams, the spotlight, the dice, all of it happens for one word. Then, the machine adds that word to your sentence and starts the whole process again. Word by word by word. This is why the answer streams onto your screen word by word instead of appearing all at once. You're not watching a loading animation. You are literally watching the machine think, one dice roll at a time. But wait, a machine trained on the raw internet learns everything. The brilliant, the useless, the toxic. The first version of this model was like a genius parrot with absolutely no manners. It needed to be tamed. So humans stepped in for the final lesson. Real people read thousands of the machine's answers and rated them. Helpful, thumbs up, harmful, or nonsense, thumbs down. Slowly, the machine learned not just to predict words, but to be actually useful. It's like teaching a wildly talented student some manners. The knowledge was already there. The feedback simply taught it when to speak, how to help, and what to keep to itself. And that's the assistant you talk to today. It feels like it understands you. It feels like it knows things. But under the hood, there is no knowing. There is only an ocean of numbers predicting the next token, with astonishing style, which explains its greatest weakness. Because it predicts what sounds right, not what is right, it can state pure fiction with total confidence. AI researchers call this hallucination. And it's such a wild story that it deserves its own episode. So let's replay the magic trick. Your question gets snapped into Lego brick tokens. The tokens become numbers. The numbers race through a city of billions of tuned dials. Teams of experts shine spotlights on what matters. A leaderboard ranks every possible next word. A dice picks one, and it all repeats until an answer stares back at you. And here's one final fact to melt your brain. If you read one book every single day of your life, you would need thousands of lifetimes to read what this machine read during training. It absorbed more human writing than any person in history, and it still can't feel the rain. So the next time ChatGPT answers you in seconds, you'll know the truth. No magic, no consciousness, just the most sophisticated guessing game ever built. If you enjoyed Decoding AI with us, hit like and subscribe. Because next time, we're cracking open something even stranger. How AI paints entire images out of pure noise. Trust me, you won't believe where the pictures come from.